Alright, testing, testing. Alright, testing, testing. Alrighty, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel today. And today we have episode 1 of a new series, rebuilding the 2020 Sonics. So I'm using NBA 2K20 and I'm putting the Sonics into the game. Let me go ahead and see if the audio is working in here. And I'm putting the Sonics into the game. Let me go ahead and see if the audio is working in here. And I'm putting the Sonics into the game. Okay, so you can't hear the game audio. Interesting. So let me go ahead and do an expansion draft. Setup options 14. Let's go. I'm feeling 6-minute quarters. Playoff length, yeah. Just gonna try to use roster. Yes, so injuries that are in real life. I want to get the amount of people. I'm not gonna do Hall of Fame. I'll do like All-Star. Oh, here we go. Protected players. I want them to protect 12 players. So let's go ahead and pick Sonics Advance. Advance. All that should be manual. So let's go ahead and get into this. The expansion draft. Auto generate rookies. Protect players. Let's see. All right. Let's see here. So they're gonna go ahead. So they are. Oh, Ben Simmons is out for this season. Ooh. Wow, so a little injury can really derail a season. Okay, I kind of like that, to be honest. Let's go ahead and do this. Choose player. Point guards. I'm gonna go lower overalls. Just because that's what I'm feeling. So I'm gonna go Naz, Mitru Long, and then I'm not gonna do like higher overalls because there's not really a point to the team. All right, Jalen Leclerc. Personal reasons is staying out for this season. Whoa. All right, so let's go Paul Watson. Shooting guard. Shyak's got a nice 3-pointer on him. Choose player. Small forward. Lewis King, and it's going to be one of these guys. So, I mean, I have BJ Daniels in my Brown series, so I don't see why I can't go BJ Johnson here. But I'm going to go Lewis King first. Alright. Why is what? Personal reasons. Wow. Alright. Okay. Moses Brown. I mean, get a Taco on our team. I mean, he's tall, but Eubanks first, of course. We got Taco. So we are in round 9. Okay. I completely skipped over power forward. Alrighty. Oops. Alright. Uh, 6-8. Yeah, we'll go Tyler Cook. You're a little bit bigger. Just do all. So it's gonna be one of these guys. Let's go Devon Hall. Alrighty. And just start getting some backups. Alright, so that's the end of the draft. Alright, so we're playing the Clippers to start this season. Alright, so let me go over to settings real quick. Okay, go ahead and turn these down. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this this lineup. So we're gonna go ahead. I want Shayok starting, shooting guard. There we go. Give everybody some time, you know. All right. So that's our roster. Well, this is actually our roster of point guards. We got Jared Harper, Jeremiah Martin, Naz Mitru-Long, Kobe Simmons, Paul Watson, Mariel Shyok, Devon Hall, Lewis King, Max Struss, Tyler Cook, Jarrell Brantley, Zylan Cheatham, Taco Fall, and Drew Eubanks. So these are only 15-game seasons, mind you. So each game really kind of matters. So the first game is going to be at the Clippers. So this is kind of a huge game for us. So let's see if they'll load the jerseys here. Here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and just make everything. Alright, and let's go ahead and start the game up. So we're taking on the Clippers, which is kind of a huge lineup, because I mean, we're going to be taking on Beverly, Paul George, Marcus Morris, I think Kawhi Leonard, and Zubac. Lou Williams coming off the bench, Reggie Jackson, Patterson, Landry Shamet, Joakim Noah I wouldn't really be too worried about, but it's definitely going to be a hard-fought game. So we definitely got to use Taco Fall to our advantage. Let me see. Let me check how loud it was working. So we definitely got to use Taco Fall to our advantage. Let me see. Let me check how loud it was working. So alrighty. Alrighty, Taco, if you lose this, I'm going to be disappointed in you. Alright, Taco. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, pass it out. That's Shayok. Alright, let's go ahead and run a pick and roll. Alright, right there. That's going to be Brantley right there. Alright, nice bucket. That's our first bucket. Alright, whoops. Let me go ahead and plug in my controller. It's running a little bit low. It's our first bucket. That's going to be coming off of Michael Brantley. So, right off the bat, just to say, as Patrick Beverly goes and scores, there's not really a lot of film to work with on this team. You don't really know too much about each player. Just a bunch of hungry guys looking for their second chance in the league. Go ahead and get that to Taco, and Taco's gonna miss his first shot of the season, as Paul George is gonna take a mid and he will make it. Martin's gonna go ahead and dump it on and off to Shayok here. Shayok definitely is known for being the best shooter on the team, so definitely see them maybe taking advantage of that. Is he going to pass it all the way out to Struss? I think that's not who he was intending to pass. I think he's intending for Taco Fall there, as Leonard's going to go ahead and shoot the three, and he will miss. Shayok with the rebound is going to go ahead and dump it off to Brantley, and Brantley will dump it off to Taco here, and Taco's not really going to have much to work with, so he's just going to go over to Martin, who's got Patrick Beverly guarding him, as he's going to go ahead and take a floater here, as he's going to go ahead and make that, as that was an incredible shot off of Martin, as that's his first bucket of the season. So right off the bat, this fresh expansion team is playing a very solid team that's most likely going to make the playoffs right off the bat, so this is a good test to see how good of a team they are in their first year in the league. Shayok's going to go ahead and just pull up from three, as he's going to go ahead and miss that, and Zubac will get that rebound. Patrick Beverly has Martin guarding him. Martin's not really been too solid on defense, as Leonard's going to go ahead and shoot over Struss, and he'll make it, giving the Clippers a 4-point lead. Martin's asking for a pick and roll here. He's going to go ahead and get that from Brantley, as he'll just go ahead himself, and he'll cause that foul, as that is Marcus Morris Sr. with his first foul. Martin's lining up here. Let's go ahead with the free throw, and that first one will go in, and that is his first free throw in the new Seattle jersey, and that is Seattle's first free throw. And that will be good, and we're starting off 2 for 2. That's a great way for us to start off our new franchise. Definitely like seeing us compete here. Definitely something I like seeing, as Beverly's going to go ahead and dump it off to Kawhi Leonard, and no one guarding him, as that's going to go ahead and make it a 4-point lead for the Clippers. Martin's going to go ahead and drive up the court now. He likes being a little bit patient, as we can see. As he can go ahead and have Brantley there, as he's going to go get the ball stolen from him, excuse me, as he gets past Beverly, as that's going to be shot, and no good. Leonard with the transition three, and that'll be no good, and Taco with the rebound, as Martin's there, but Beverly's all over him, as he can't really get any separation going for him, as Brantley's going to make that separation himself, and he'll go in for the dunk, the first in this brand new franchise. Leonard's going to go ahead and take a side step, not a floater, and he'll go ahead and make that, making this a 4-point lead. So the Sonics are definitely hanging in there, considering playing a very top level team, I would say. Let's go ahead and work on getting some guys in here. I want to see Kobe Simmons, shooting guard. Let's go ahead and see Hall, small forward. Let's see Louis King, center. Don't have a backup center in. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and move Brantley over there, and then power forward will be Cheatham. So just kind of getting that new refreshed look out there, getting our guys out there and kind of getting them some good playing time. Kobe Simmons is now in the game at point, as he's going to go ahead and get some looks on offense. He's going to go ahead and get past his defender, as that's going to be missed, and Brantley can't get that rebound. Reggie Jackson's driving to the bucket here. Williams is going to be out open for three, and he's going to miss. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound, and he's going to miss. And that will be an opportunity for Seattle now as Hall has the ball. And he's going to go ahead and dump it off to Kobe Simmons, who's not going to have much room to work with here. He's trying to force something that just is not there. Cheatham with the screen here. He's going to go ahead and dump it off to Cheatham. We're going to go ahead and shoot it. And that's going to be right as the shot clock was draining out. And the three will be no good. Hall with the rebound here. He's going to go ahead and pass it over to Brantley, who's going to go ahead and pass it over to Simmons. And we're going to see Simmons drive in with the post fade. And that will be no good, as that is his first miss on the night. Sorry, his second miss. Lou Williams is going to absolutely cook his defender. He's going to go ahead and drive in for the easy layup, and that will make this a 6-point lead. Hall with the ball here. He's going to go ahead and have Brantley have him help him with the screen, as he's going to go ahead and drive in himself, and he's going to cause the foul, as that's Kawhi Leonard, and that will bring Hall to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Hall's first free throw is up, and it is no good, as that is the first free throw the Seattle Sonics have missed. Hall with the second one, and that one will fall, as now we are down by just 5. Cheatham on Leonard. Leonard's going to go ahead and drive to the basket. He's going to go ahead and dunk on Brantley, as that was a good poster. Not exactly something we want to see from Brantley, but not really much you can do when that's Kawhi Leonard. Kobe Simmons driving. He's going to go ahead and make Landry Shamet miss, and he's going to go ahead and try with the shot, and he's going to miss. Kawhi Leonard's driving. He has Hall, just Hall on the defensive work there, but he makes slight work of him, as he's going to go ahead and score that easy bucket, as they now take a 9-point lead. Jackson's on Kobe Simmons right now, who started off really poor this game. Hall's going to go ahead and get the ball here. Let's go ahead and have Cheatham with the screen, as they're just really trying to drain the clock here. As we're going to go ahead and dump it off to Kobe Simmons, who will not make it, and that'll end this first quarter. We are down by 9 going into the second quarter. Definitely kind of a bad showing towards the end of that first quarter, but definitely overall still a solid outing, I would say. Jackson's going to go ahead and drive up the court now. He has Harper defending him. He's going to go ahead and pass it to Shamet here. He's going to go ahead and get it to Patterson, as he's going to go ahead and drive. As he's going to have Shamet open, who will dunk it, and that will make this a 11-point lead. Sorry. Harper's going to go ahead and have the ball here. He's going to go ahead and ask for a screen. Cook's going to be there for him, as he's going to go ahead and just give it to Cook, who's not really going to have much to work with, as that's going to be a reach-in foul from Patterson. I'm going to pass it out to Watson here, as we're just going to go give it to Harper. Harper yet again asking for that nice pick and roll. He's going to go ahead and he's going to execute it to perfection. No, he will not, but Cheatham's going to go ahead and be there, and he will not make that easy bucket fall. Leonard with Shamet out on the corner. Shamet's going to go ahead and get the he's going to shoot the three, but he will not get it to fall, as Harper's going to take the exact same shot. This time he will not make it fall either, as both teams are kind of just chucking up shots that they realistically probably shouldn't, as Reggie Jackson will pull up from the mid and he will make it. Harper driving down the court now. He's going to go ahead and ask for yet another pick and roll, as these pick and rolls really just kind of are not working. Harper's going to go ahead and still try driving, as he's really got nothing going for him here. As you go ahead, give it to Watson, who's going to go ahead and drive himself, as he's going to shoot it, and that will be no good. Williams go ahead drive, and that is smooth as butter, as that will be yet another bucket for this Clippers team, who are just on a roll right now. Taco Fall's going to go ahead and check back in, as well as Stress and Cheatham. As Harper's going to go ahead and drive, he gets past his man, he's going to go ahead and shoot it, and that will be no good, as yet another bucket will not fall for this Seattle team. As Beverly will go ahead and make that long two, as that's going to go ahead and make it 26-9. As right now struggling right off the bat, as they are 3 for 16 on their shots. As Harper's having a hard time separating here, so he's going to go ahead and he's going to draw the foul there, as that's going to be Jackson on that foul. Harper's going to go ahead and shoot his first free throw here, and it will be good. It's our first point of this quarter, as we are about halfway done with it. Harper with the second free throw, and it's going to go ahead and be good. Alright, Paul George is going to shoot the three. He's going to go ahead and he's going to miss, and nobody can get the rebound, but they finally end up getting it. And Seattle's going to go ahead and drive down the field. Taco Fall with the pass there. He's going to go ahead and he's going to try driving, but they're going to go ahead and foul, as that's going to be a reach-in on Paul George. Watson's going to go ahead and get it. He's going to be out on the three. Struess is going to get it. He's going to go ahead, he's going to try driving past Paul George, and he's not going to be able to do it. He's going to go ahead and give it to Harper, who's going to run around, as we're going to give it to Taco Fall, who's going to shoot the three. It is up, and it is no good, as yet again we fall just short. As we're going to go ahead, he's 2-on-1 here, as Paul George is going to lose the ball. He's going to get the deflection, though, and just like that, that is not what we like to see. We definitely want to capitalize more on those opportunities. Alright, that's going to be a post hook, and that's going to be yet another bucket for this Clippers team. Taco Fall with the screen here. He's going to go ahead and he's going to not dish it out to Taco Fall. So now we're going to get it to Taco, who's going to make some post work happen. Going to go ahead and give it to Watson, who's almost going to lose it there, as Taco's going to lose the ball. As this is some really sloppy plays. Harper's going to have to take a deep three, and that will not even come close to being good. Paul George with the ball here. He's going to try driving to the hoop. He's going to make a sidestep, and that's going to be good. As this Clippers team is just finding everything falling. They're just making everything fall tonight. And that's just not what we need right now. Brantley's going to go ahead and get it out to Martin now. As Martin's going to go ahead, he's going to try driving. He's going to go ahead and give it to Brantley. He's going to go ahead and shoot it, and he's going to miss. Paul George is going to drive here, except he's going to go ahead, he's going to stop. Beverly's going to shoot the three, and he's going to go ahead and miss it. Zubac is going to get the rebound, as there's a bit of a mismatch there, as they will go ahead and put up that easy bucket. We're going to go ahead and get it to Taco here. We're going to go ahead and pass it back to Shayok. Dump off to Taco here. He's going to try driving. He's not going to be able to do that good of a job at it. Shayok's going to try driving. It's not exactly going to work. He's going to just shoot it anyway, and that's going to be good, as I believe that is Shayok's first point on the season. Patrick Beverly with the ball here. He's definitely playing pretty solid today, as we're going to go ahead and hand it right back to Beverly. As we're going to pass for Zubac, as he's going to lead him right out of bounds. Martin with the ball here. He's going to go ahead. He's going to try driving. He's going to pass it over to Taco Falls. He's going to make that easy dunk. And that will go ahead and be some easy points for Taco Fall. And Lou will go ahead and score with ease as he's just finding his stride against his team left and right. Shiok with the ball here. He's going to go ahead and pass it to Brantley, who's going to have enough room there. He's going to go ahead and make that easy bucket, as that'll go ahead and make this a 34-17 ball game. That's going to go ahead and be a foul on Shiok, as he's going to be called with the reach-in foul. Only got about 16 seconds left to go in this half. The Sonics definitely started the first quarter pretty well, but ever since then they've just not really been able to find a stride and keep up with the Clippers here. As Reggie Jackson go ahead and get past Brantley, as Brantley's going to go ahead and watch him shoot it, and that's going to be no good, as Taco Fall's going to have to shoot a full court shot, and that's going to be almost in, but in fact it will fall just shy. Alright, so we don't care about the halftime show right now. You can hear. So, definitely something we were struggling with was we turned it over a decent amount and couldn't really get any point scoring. Kawhi Leonard already has a double-double. He's 5 rebounds away from a triple-double. And that's just, you know, we're shooting 26 from the field. That's really just not good. We're getting out-rebounded, more assists. We have one more steal, though. But Paul George has that block, so. It's definitely going to be a little bit of a time frame before I see us competing with the Clippers. But it's definitely good to see kind of where we're at right now. So the Clippers are going to go ahead and start off the third quarter with the ball, as we're going to go ahead and watch Paul George drive up the field, passing it to Kawhi Leonard. He's going to shoot the fadeaway, and that's going to be just shy. And that's we're going to go ahead and take over with the ball here, as Brantley's going to go ahead and drive, and that's going to be a foul on Pat Bev. We're going to watch Shiok get the ball here. He's going to go ahead and try to put some moves on Paul George here. He's not going to exactly be too successful, though. Go ahead and pass it to Taco Fall, and that's going to be no good, as Zubac got the better of him there. As Paul George is going to put some moves on Martin there, he's going to go ahead and he's going to get the rebound, and he's going to get the foul. So that's going to be on Martin, as Martin just does not think that's a good call whatsoever. Paul George with the first couple free throws for the Clippers this season. Go ahead and watch the first one go up, and he will drain it, making it 35-17. And he's going to go ahead and miss the second one, as Paul George has kind of had some iffy moments tonight, to say the least. Taco Fall's going to go ahead and drive. He's going to take a mid-range. I don't know why he would have taken a mid-range there. So we're going to go ahead and pass it to Martin, who's going to lose the ball, as Pat Bev is going to pick it up. He's going to go ahead. He's going to start driving. He's going to toss it out to Leonard, who's going to drill that long two, as that's going to give them a 20-point lead. Martin here on the drive. He's going to go ahead and get past Pat Bev. He's going to go ahead and shoot that, and that's going to be not good, as he was, as you see there, smothered, and that's going to be no good. Zubac driving in the paint right now. He's going to dump it off to Paul George for the three, who's going to go ahead and make that, as that's going to be Zubac. He's going to go ahead. He's going to play with Taco Fall just a little bit. He's going to get blocked. That's Taco Falls. That's going to be rebounded by Pat Bev. He's going to put it up, and it will be good. Shiok here is going to go ahead and dump it off to Taco, as we're going to go ahead and pump fake Zubac here a couple times. Go ahead and dump it off to Brantley, as that's going to be turned over yet again. Pat Bev on Martin here, as Martin's going to watch him shoot him over it, and that will be no good. He's going to go ahead and give it to Taco, and that's going to be turnover yet again, as turnovers seem to be quite a problem for us this quarter, as Pat Bev will go ahead and make an easy layup. Definitely seeing the lack of chemistry already in this brand new team. Definitely going to be something that we got to work around. It'll definitely be something that we have to get used to. As we're going to see Naz Mitru Long in for the first time this game. He's going to go ahead. He's going to turn the ball over as well, as now Paul George is on the move. He's going to go ahead and slam that home, as that's going to make it 43-17, as this Clippers crowd is getting lit. Naz Mitru Long with the ball here. He's going to go ahead and make Pat Bev miss. He's going to go ahead and drive in for the easy layup, as he made Pat Bev look silly on that play. The Sonics have definitely had a hard time scoring here, as he's going to go ahead and watch Paul George get an and one on Taco fall, as that was an astounding bucket by Paul George. As you can see here, the points in the paint just really are falling tonight for the Clippers. They scored most of their points there, and Paul George is really starting to kick it up a notch, which is definitely going to give us some fits. Paul George with the free throw, and it will be good. He's 2 for 3 on the night. Naz Mitru Long's got the ball here. He's going to go ahead. He's going to try dribbling up the court. He's going to go ahead and make slight work of Pat Bev again, but he will miss the bucket. Pat Bev running circles around Naz Mitru Long, as you go ahead and watch him get the ball taken away from him. As you can go ahead, he's going to try driving. That's going to get shot over, and that will be Zubac with the rebound, and he'll put it back up and in. Naz Mitru Long, go ahead. He's going to try driving here. He's going to pump fake it. He's going to just dump it on off to King. King's going to go ahead and drive. He's not going to be able to get much here. Naz Mitru Long with the spin move here. For some reason, Pat Bev's trying to try the screen, and yet that'll end up being some easy points for Naz Mitru Long. So you can see here, we are 6 for 23 in the first half and 2 for 5 in the second. So although we've not really shot the ball much better success rate for us. So Kawhi Leonard's going to do a fadeaway here. That's going to be Pat Bev with the rebound. The Taco fall will end up with the ball. Cheatham's going to go ahead and dump it over to King, but he will dump it right into the hands of Kawhi Leonard, and he will dish it off to Pat Bev for the easy bucket. He's going to go ahead and he's going to try getting past Patrick Beverly, but he will not quite do that. As he's going to go ahead and try putting on some moves, but not be able to really get too much space with it. As he's going to go ahead and try some spin moves here, as he's going to go ahead and watch that go in and out. Kawhi Leonard with the drive here on King. He's going to go ahead and watch him. That's going to get blocked, as Paul George got the rebound, but he will also miss, as that was just not the best offensive performance we've seen all night from the Clippers. Watson with the pump fake here. He's going to go ahead and drive. He's going to dish it off to Taco Fall. Instead, actually, he's going to go with Mitru Long here. He's going to go ahead and then try Taco, but that will go ahead and be deflected, as Paul George is going to be driving here, and nobody's going to be able to stop him. He's going to slam that one home, making it a 52-21 lead. Naz Mitru Long with the drive here. He's going to go ahead. He's going to get stuffed by Pat Bev yet again, as he's going to try finding Taco, but instead he goes over to Cheatham. As he's going to go ahead, he's going to score some easy points. So that's an and one from Naz Mitru Long. Naz with his first free throw on the season. He's going to go ahead, put the shot up, and he will make it, as that is a good three-point play from him. Harper's going to go ahead and cover Jackson here. And then we're going to watch Landry Shamet get blocked. Going to dump the ball off to Hall here, as he's going to go ahead and try getting past his defender. Jackson on the coverage. He's going to go ahead and watch that hit both sides of the rim, and he's going to eventually end up missing. Kawhi Leonard here with a shot, and that's going to be good, as that is just hard to stop, as we are now down by 30. Nazmi Trulong is still in here. He's going to try making slight work of Lou Will, but it's not going to be quite as easy. And that's going to be put up, and that will be end up just being a foul, as Nazmi Trulong is going to the free throw line yet again. Mitri Long has 7 points on the night. Definitely a leader for the team, as that's going to be in and out, as that free throw will be no good. The second one will be a green light, and that will be easy as they come, as that will be good, as it's now 25-54. Harper on Jackson here, making Harper look silly, but he cannot finalize that bucket, as Mitri Long is going to go ahead and try driving here. He's going to try pumping it up, and the shot will be good, as that was just a long two, as Nazmi Trulong is looking at 10 points, as he is really kind of lighting up the scoreboard in terms of players from the Sonics. Nazmi Trulong definitely is becoming a surprising factor for us so far in the game. So we're watching him really just kind of light up the scoreboard. Harper has the ball here. He's going to go ahead. He's going to get past Reggie Jackson, as that's going to be Joakim Noah with the foul, and that's going to be the first of this quarter. That's going to be Harper here. He's going to go ahead. He's going to try to get past Jackson yet again. He's not going to be able to quite do it this time. He's going to just give it over to Simmons, who will go ahead and get it to Cook, who's not going to be able to get much going here. Dump it over to Brantley, who's going to try a fadeaway, and that will be good, as he made that over Joakim Noah. Didn't exactly expect that to go in, as Brantley's only missed one bucket all game. As Simmons strips that away from Shaman, as he's going to go ahead and drive, he's going to slam that home, as that's going to be Kobe Simmons' first bucket as a Seattle Sonic. Reggie Jackson blows past his defender. He's going to shoot that mid-range. He's going to go ahead and miss, as Kobe Simmons has it now. He's going to go. He's going to drive. He's going to go ahead and shoot it, and that will be no good, as he almost had that. Schmidt on the drive here. So we're seeing some pace from this Clippers offenses. I'm not sure why. I'd actually kind of expect them to slow the game down a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and watch Kobe Simmons drive yet again. He's going to go ahead and make slight work of Landry Shamat, and Shamat is going to go ahead and get that rebound. That's going to be a bucket by Reggie Jackson, as that's going to make it 56-31. Kobe Simmons 1 for 7 to start the game. Not really electrifying stuff that we'd like to see from him, as we're going to see Harper drive in, as that's going to be no good. As the story of the night is just really kind of just watching this Seattle team just miss shot after shot. Patterson with the throw in here. He's going to go over to Zubac. Zubac back to Patterson, over to Williams. Williams is going to drive, and he's going to go ahead and put that in, as that is really just kind of hard to stop. Martin here. He's going to go ahead. He's going to try driving. He's going to do just that, and that's going to be no good, with Zubac getting that rebound. Leonard with a deep 2, and that's going to be off, as we're going to go ahead and get that rebound. As Brantley's going to go ahead, he's going to try his opportunity, and he's not going to quite get it, as that's going to be a dump off right to Patterson. As Leonard's going to go ahead and try shooting it here. He's going to go ahead and try shooting it over Hall, except he's going to miss, and Zubac will get it, and he will put it in. Kawhi Leonard on Hall. Sorry, I keep on saying D'Angelo Hall, but that's definitely not right. Shaq's going to try driving here. That's going to be taken away. Brantley with the recoveries. We're going to get it over to Strauss, and that will be a shot, and that's a shooting foul on Paul Patterson. Sorry, I don't think that's Paul Patterson. Might be a different Patterson. But that's Strauss. As you can see here, he's added DePaul with his first free throw, and that'll be good, as that'll be his first points of the night. His second one will be up, and that'll also be a string bean green, as that's going to go ahead and be the second point for Strus on the night. So we're going to go ahead and watch Martin take the ball away from Williams as he's going to go ahead and drive. He's going to go ahead with the layup, and he will make it. As this Seattle team may understand their lack of talent compared to some other teams, but they are not giving up as Magruder's going to go ahead and give it up again to Martin, who's going to go ahead and he's going to watch it get blocked as Magruder's going to give it to Leonard. Leonard with the drive here is going to go ahead. He's getting double teamed now. So we're watching Mitru Long as apparently Green was supposed to be the one getting covered by Naz Mitru Long as he's going to go ahead and slam it home on Taco Fall. Going to go ahead and dish it over to Mitru Long here. He's going to go ahead and try driving, and instead it's going to be taken away by Patterson. Williams with the drive here. Lou Williams with the mid-range, but he will go ahead and end up missing. Taco Falls now on the drive. Going to go ahead and dish it over to Cook, who will shoot it, and that's going to be no good. And Taco Falls cannot get that rebound. Martin on Lou Will here. Let's go ahead and watch him with the floater, and that will be no good as we're going to watch Gerald Green. Or sorry, not Gerald Green. Jeff Green with the rebound, and that will be no good as well. And he's going to go ahead and try posting him up again, and that's going to be also no good as Tyler Cook will go ahead and grab that rebound. Strus is going to go ahead and watch Kawhi Leonard lock him up. So we're going to watch Cook get the ball here as Jeff Green could only get a hand on that, and that's going to be out of bounds, called on Seattle as there's only 1:30 left to go in this game. The scoring opportunities definitely been taken advantage of by the Clippers, and clearly they are the better team here, as it's going to be 62-35. Terrence Mann checks into the game here for the Clippers, as he's going to go ahead and get guarded by Strus, as they're going to go dish it off to Green, who's going to try some little moves here and there. He's just going to go ahead and try that fadeaway. Instead, he's going to go ahead and end up missing. Naz Mitru Long here. He's going to go drive on Shamat. He's going to go ahead and make that bucket, as Naz Mitru Long is really kind of showing off his skill case. And maybe could be a potential offensive threat for us, as Man's going to go ahead and watch the ball. Or Strus is going to watch the ball go right past him as Man hits him with that little cross. Magruder with some fancy dribble moves here, as Cook is going to go ahead and guard Green now. Getting close to that shot clock, as we're going to go ahead and watch Magruder go ahead and end up missing. As Naz Mitru Long has the ball here, he's going to end up driving. He's going to make another bucket, as yet again we find Naz Mitru Long scoring for this Sonics team. Only 30 seconds left to go in this game. Definitely a long shot now. There's no way for the Seattle team to win, as Shamat's going to go ahead and hit a floater, and that'll put the Clippers at 64 points for the night. So we're going to watch Kobe Simmons go ahead and dump it off to Naz Mitru Long, who's going to shoot it yet again. He's going to get fouled, as that's Joakim Noah once more. Naz Mitru Long went to the free throw, and he's going to go ahead and miss his first free throw. Naz with the second one. That will be Green, and that will go ahead and put us at 40 points. Likely will be the final amount of points we see, as Naz is going to go ahead and foul Landry Shamat, and Shamat will go to the free throw. He's going to go ahead and make the first one. 65-40 here. Shamet now has the second free throw up, and it will also be good, making this 66-40 as we have 16 seconds left to go in this game. Naz Mitru Long here. He's going to go ahead and hit Magruder with the hezzy move. He's going to go ahead and dump it off to Tyler Cook, who will make that bucket, making this a 66-42 score, and that'll likely be the final for us here, as that will be the last second there as we fall to 0-1. Our first ever game is going to be a loss. We played a really talented team, so it's kind of to be expected. Definitely saw some bright sides for sure. One being Naz Mitru Long. I was not expecting that whatsoever. let's go ahead and take a look at his box score. So Nazmi Long with 15 points. He scored more than anybody else in the game. So he really lit up the scoreboard for us today. Definitely look to see him more in the lineup. Brantley also did his thing. Martin did his thing, and then after that, everybody just kind of, excuse me, didn't really do too much. Definitely rough. We had a bunch of turnovers for a stretch there. We drew along with 3, Fall with 2, Brantley with 1, Martin with 1, Shaok with 1, Cook with 1, Cheatham with 1, and then, I mean, really only a handful of other people left. 3-pointers were really a struggle for us. We just could not hit any of them. Free throws, I mean, was kind of an eh. We only drew a handful of fouls, not too many, so I'd like to see us kind of get that number up a little bit more. Overall, not too bad from our first game. I would expect, about the same against the Clippers. I mean, this is a brand new team. They're still finding chemistry. Get on that. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and exit out of this game, and then we will go ahead and save. Alright, so the next game will be against the Nuggets, and that's going to be a tough game as well. So we start off the season with 3 really tough games against the Clippers, the Nuggets, and the Lakers. So the Magic are offering us V-Law and Clark for King and a 2nd round pick. I'm going to go ahead and decline. Alrighty, so the Nuggets are right now though. They are 0-1 as well. So this will definitely be interesting. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.